could you become so good at what you do if you weren't meant to share it? They sometimes call this the curse of knowledge, meaning that you know how to do something so easily and so obviously to you, but to other people, it's like extraordinary. And that's what happens to a lot of professionals, experts, and people who have a lot of knowledge in their industry. Maybe you have a specific knowledge or an experience that you know can help somebody else's lives. Stay with me here because by the end of this video, I want to help you shift the way that you see your experience and your story so that you feel more confident, more clear, and have a better vision of why you want to create the content that makes you the obvious choice for the people you're meant to serve. Welcome, my name's Melissa Claire. So maybe you're a doctor, you're a nutritionist, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, maybe you're a marketing expert, maybe you're a coach, and you know that you want to be more visible online. But sometimes you think, aren't there already a lot of coaches? Or maybe you think, like the other woman that I met the other day, who's so talented at what she does and has helped thousands of women's lives. When I asked her, how's your social media going? She said, it's not my vibe. Here's the thing. You create social media to be your vibe. And I want you to think about this one. People don't buy what you do. They buy why you do it. So with that, I want to ask you a couple questions. So either put this on pause, get out a pen, because I want you to really think about these. Because right now you could create 5 pieces of incredible content and upload them here right now to YouTube. So first and foremost, why do you do what you do? What is that force behind you that's making you move forward? Or why did you study what you studied? Why are you an expert in what you do? What is it that you offer that no other person can through your experience? Remember, people are not going to hire you because you're the most knowledgeable or because you have the most facts. They're going to hire you because they know that you can see them where they are at and you can help them go to where they want to be. So what is your bridge that you're going to help your audience to cross through your expertise, through your experiences? Imagine right now if you were thinking like this. Imagine you were going to go to the Olympics and you said, you know what? I'm not going to go to the Olympics unless I know I'm going to earn a gold medal. You wouldn't do that, right? Now, what if you say, I am going to put all of my effort in. I'm going to train to expand myself and become the champion, and therefore I will earn a gold medal. But if I don't earn a gold medal, I made it to the Olympics, and I know that I did my best. What if you thought of social media like that? What if you thought of social media as this place where you can leave your legacy, where you can tell your story? And the next time someone asks you, what do? You say, hey, you know what? Go and see my YouTube and then you'll really understand what I do. You know, sometimes are you fumbling to find the way to really express why you do what you do? If that's the case, I invite you right now to answer those questions I just asked. Something else that's very important that I see a lot of people doing on social media that's most definitely the recipe for disaster is comparison. When I was a singer, I actually created a local level of fame. I was in the local magazines, the television, the newspaper. I sang in radio shows because I was on the radio. It was pretty cool. And I remember the first time I stepped out on stage in front of like 10,000 people, I was like, whoa, this is amazing. And a lot of people thought it was amazing too. But then, of course, there were the people who always asked me, why aren't you more famous, Melissa? And at first I would kind of just smile and be like, I don't know, I think I'm doing pretty good. I never really knew how to answer that question. But then I realized that I started to think about that question a lot. And that started to make me see what I had already accomplished as if it wasn't enough. And then I started to want to create a result, not because I wanted it, but because I thought that that was the expectation that I had to fulfill. And when I started to try to create that expectation of becoming more famous, that's when I started not to enjoy my process of being a singer. And that's when I lost the whole reason of why I began. Because my reason of beginning to sing was not to be the most famous. It was to express the music and the joy and to be on stage. So where am I going with this? If you're trying to build an online business, an audience, on the expectation that no one's going to take you serious unless you have 1 million views, or if you have a super viral video on Instagram, or you have 300,000 followers, well, you're never even going to get there if you don't start. And if you're starting not with your vision, but with an expectation of what makes you think people will take you seriously, then you got a long road to go, because that's a lonely road inside of yourself. So let's just take a deep breath in, and let's just remember, you started studying and became excellent at what you do for a reason. Tap into that. You have a knowledge and experience that no one else does. Remember that. You have a story that's unique to your own life that your ideal audience will connect with through you telling it. Tell it. Show up. Be seen. And remember, being seen doesn't mean that you're trying to become famous. Being seen means that you're allowing your ideal audience to see you, to find you, to know you, and to hire you. Now just imagine if right now you're working one-on-one with clients and you're comfortable. You're making some money, right? Now imagine if you could bring in more people, create a bigger audience, and then do a group program. So at the same time, instead of just facilitating one person, you can help 10 people with your knowledge and expertise. And that will 10x your revenue. You'll 10x what you're getting out of 1 hour out of your time, and you're helping 10 people. You see, that's the potential we're talking about. That's the potential that I'm sharing with you here. And if this video has helped you to have a new perspective, I create new videos every week. So please make sure you subscribe. It really helps my channel, and it helps me to know that what I'm doing is helping you. And if you would like to be with a group of women and professionals that are allowing themselves to become more visible so that they can be seen, known, and hired, I'm actually going to be launching my beta launch of this program. So if you get in now on the priority list, you're going to be getting behind the scenes, you're going to be getting special bonuses, and you're also going to be getting an incredible price for this launch. I would love to have you there. So make sure you go into the description and find the link to the priority list. And if you feel brave and you'd like to share it, please tell me in the comments, what is it that you do and why did you start? And if you're even feeling more brave, please tell me, what do you think that's been holding you back? And that way I can create more content that can support you. Once again, my name's Melissa Claire, and you're watching Magnetic Woman, and I can't wait to meet you so that you can become more seen, known, and most definitely hired. I'll see you on the next one.